RPG games are about to get massive in 2026 and 2027, with huge open worlds, deeper stories, and next-level graphics leading the way. From dark fantasy adventures to futuristic sci-fi worlds, these upcoming RPGs already look ready to dominate the next few years. Let's get into it. Gothic 1 Remake takes place inside a prison colony sealed by a magical barrier and controlled by rival factions. Players control the nameless hero and improve combat skills, equipment, and abilities through quests and faction alignment. NPCs and creatures follow daily routines across the colony, creating situations during travel and combat. The updated combat system adds movement and attacks, while new traversal mechanics and expanded quests add more ways to progress through the colony.
100年ごとに討伐を繰り返すも蘇り、決して死なず。
Beast of Reincarnation takes place in a ruined version of Japan where players control Emma and her dog companion Ku. Combat combines real-time sword attacks with command-based abilities that allow both characters to fight together against large enemies and corrupted creatures. Players can build different combat styles through skill trees, gear, and spirit stones. Boss battles reward new powers that change combat options, while environments and hidden character secrets shape the story across the wasteland. Blood of Dawnwalker puts players in control of Cohen, a fighter who shifts between human and vampire forms across day and night cycles. Each form changes combat abilities, movement, and available actions during quests and encounters. Players can fight with swords, magic, and supernatural powers while making decisions that affect alliances, story events, and character outcomes. Time advances after major actions, forcing players to choose carefully between objectives, side activities, and people who need help across the region.
It's in 30 days.
So Princess wants to be a prince now, and mark the occasion with my family's blood.
Princess will rip you to shreds. There might be another way. If you are to stand a chance, you need to prepare. You need to take risks. Find allies.
I have no love for Princess's regime. He is a vile monster.
Some have already taken up arms, haven't they?
A Vrakir joining the rebellion? Are you serious? What on earth are you?
It's as if the Vrakir in you is dormant during the day and awakens with nightfall.
You're not the only one wanting to see Princess turn to ash. We're in for a rough time. Follow me and do your best to survive.
It's easy to go a step too far. Go down a path you can't turn back from.
I think it's high time you tell me what the hell is going on.
In the end, it's every man for himself.
As I see it, we're both far beyond redemption.
Doesn't mean we should kill people on a whim.
I'm just trying to save my family.
Good. Bad. Fairy tales. People tell themselves to preserve their sanity.
An indie game I made all by myself in like 15 years ago. In 2021, we decided...
Phantom Blade Zero puts players in the role of Soul, a warrior hunted after being blamed for his master's death. Combat uses fast martial arts attacks, weapon combinations, and special Phantom Edge abilities that can be mixed to create different fighting styles. Players collect weapons from defeated enemies and gain access to their signature techniques. The game also includes investigation elements where players follow rumors, hidden clues, and shifting alliances while moving through dangerous regions and strange realities.
Modern entertainment industries such as steampunk, folklore, and also cosmic horror and such. In doing this, we're going to create something both authentic as well as universal. Our hero's soul was heavily wounded in the heart, so he has only 66 days left to live. With this very limited time, he has to find a way to save himself, as well as finishing his revenge. But on the way, he found out there are some darkness that may destroy the world, and then he changed his priority from saving himself to save the world. But I would say it's neither soulslike nor hack and slash. We would love to create something in between, something with both the explorations and also fast-paced combat. Some players want accessibilities while the others want challenges. So we will have different difficulty options for both of them. And we want to make each difficulty options unique. The very good thing for PC gamers is they have different ways to experience the game. I think RTX and DLSS 4 are the main features that enhance our game a lot. As a small team, these technologies can get us a top level of graphics. The rain is one of our core environmental features. So having a convincing presentation of anything in the rain is important. And also we have a lot of surrealism scenes that needs to be done in a very unique way. So we count on ray tracing system for this. It's difficult to maintain the frame rate while you have a top-notch graphic. So DLSS 4 and other NVIDIA technologies support us to get a stable frame rate while getting the best graphics.
Fable lets players create their own hero inside the fantasy land of Albion, where actions affect reputation, relationships, and how characters respond across towns and villages. Combat includes melee weapons, ranged attacks, and magic abilities used against creatures, bandits, and large monsters. Players can also buy property, work different jobs, build families, and interact with villagers in different ways.
The glittering streets of Avalon sure do shine. Because they suit their...
Clockwork Revolution sends players through the steampunk city of Avalon, where a device allows travel into the past to change important historical events. Actions made during these moments affect characters, locations, and future situations across the city. The game uses a first-person perspective and includes story decisions that create different reactions and outcomes over time. Players move through narrative-driven missions while uncovering how Avalon was shaped through manipulated history and how those changes continue affecting its people and structure.
Rust!
It ain't for the spineless.
Keep your filthy pickers off me!
And it sure as shite ain't for the decent.
That's a clean sweep for what
There has been a crime! Justice itself has been affronted! I have been burgled!
Lord Griswick.
Burgled!
Yes, I got that part. Do you know anyone who might wish you ill? We can't arrest and question everyone. Let's see if we can narrow the suspects down a bit.
They were,
Trust your instincts, sir.
tall,
Yes, sir.
built rather slim, well, muscular. Mm-hmm. Was very quick, agile.
Go on.
With a mustache. No, larger.
I see.
Quite fashionable. That's the fiend who robbed me.
They got my good side this time. Breaking in is the easy part.
Your brandy, sir.
Getting away with it is the real trick.
These candlesticks ain't gold. Worthless and dull, just like you. Nah, I have a customer. How can I help you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal.
You talk to me first, and him never. Got it?
Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Touchy? I say I'm touchy! There. Anything else you'd care to say to Errol? Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Round here, it's all sharp edges, empty pockets, and blood on the cobbles. Goodbye, Silas.
No! I'll hurt you, you fucking meatsack! I'll leave you with a pissing pan of peaches!
You'd either got a gang at your back, or a knife in it.
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
Can't put a price on that, can you?
Them's in charge. They don't keep order. They keep power.
Take this thing into the crucible and melt it.
They just want us beaten, broken, and too scared to fight back.
I don't want to kill him.
That's why it pays to be clever and well-armed. Let's go and end a few arguments. Don't get cocky. They've got a weapon far worse. Time. And if they can rewrite history, they can rewrite us. But look who just found Mummy's keys. Now I can fiddle with time. Put the bullet back in the barrel. Bring the chaos to a crawl. Take a mistake and make it like it never happened. We can change the world as we know it. One choice at a time. And I can even go back and change the past to change the future. And let me tell ya, the hunters don't like it when the rabbits got the gun.
Lords of the Fallen 2 brings players into a new region affected by the spreading Umbral calamity 100 years after the previous game. Combat has been rebuilt with heavier animations, stronger impacts, weapon dismemberment, and execution attacks during battles. The dual realm system between Axiom and Umbral also returns, with major changes that affect traversal and encounters. Shared progression co-op remains part of the structure, while developers are also improving enemy variety, quest lines, and equipment management systems. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave takes players to the Daxion Heroic Games, a brutal tournament connected to the Three Houses universe. Players command characters like Kai and Theodora through tactical battles inside arenas inspired by Roman-style architecture. Combat introduces Blaze Arts, abilities that consume HP to activate stronger attacks and special skills during fights. Mounted units also return with unusual creatures used during combat. The story follows competitors fighting for their deepest wishes while uncovering mysteries surrounding the Divine Sovereign and Sothis.
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
What I seek is a great strength. An unyielding strength for any foe. Sheer strength to uphold the faith I hold dear. Above all, I need the strength to lead my people. Strength enough for a queen!
It is imperative that I face it again. I must cull it with this blade.
Face my full strength.
There's a man I hate so much that simply killing him will not satisfy me. For that reason, I refuse to die.
I won't let you hurt her!
And now warm blood is served in a crude cup.
You think I'd let you deny me my feelings?
I refuse to accept defeat. Not now!
For those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the Divine Sovereign, that I vowed.
Bloodstained: The Scarlet Engagement follows Leo and Alex as they travel across a cursed version of 16th century England, ruled by demonic forces. Players control both characters together through the new buddy system, using coordinated attacks to fight enemies, solve traps, and move through dangerous regions. Combat includes unlockable abilities gained during battles through the Epiphany system. The large map also changes between day and night cycles, affecting gameplay and interactions. Crafting, cooking, armor customization, and side activities expand character progression systems.
Beasts that defy reason! Creatures born of pure darkness!
Mountain Blossom! Die on!
With me!
Cross
Reaper! Tonight, we start our mission! So you've come, dogs of the church, right into the palm of my hand.
Pokémon Winds and Pokémon Waves bring players to a tropical island region built around ocean travel, weather systems, and underwater areas filled with wild Pokémon. Players choose between Brout, Pombon, or Gekwa before traveling across islands to battle, train creatures, and discover Majin forms linked to natural energies. Different versions include unique Pokemon and Pikachu variants. The games also support Brazilian Portuguese for the first time in an entry, alongside traversal across seas and cities. Witcher 4 shifts the main role to Ciri as players travel across new regions of the continent, including Kovir, while hunting monsters and completing story quests. Players can move through the open world on foot or ride Ciri's horse, Kelpie, using a new animation system built for smoother movement. The game also expands character builds, combat approaches, and narrative decisions. Story choices, side missions, and open-world activities are designed to connect more closely throughout progression and encounters.
Sleep is he, the ploughing plonker. Break me pearlies on this blasted pit-ridden tract. We're feared on dry road. Oi, the devil's out there! This running from! Maybe I'll kill them.
Salt.
Almost had me fooled, Fruin.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, and welcome to the State of Unreal at Unreal Fest Orlando. We're here to show you what's next with Unreal Engine and so much more. We are thrilled that you're able to join us. Thank you. But first things first, I'm here with Sebastian and Kaitek from CD Projekt Red. We have a lot to talk about. Hey, guys.
Hey. Thank you, Wyatt. Thank you, Wyatt, and hello, everyone. With The Witcher 4, we're stepping things up. And to do that, we needed the right partner, one that truly understands that great open-world games are all about art and technology coming together.
Yeah, and look, our goals are completely aligned here. And around the launch of UE5, your awesome team at CD Projekt Red announced a collaboration to make open-world development in Unreal even better. And it's an opportunity, we just couldn't pass it up. So we've been working on a technical demo together to achieve just that. I think we should take a look at it. You guys ready?
Born ready. Kaitek is going to play the build for us.
Sure, let's do it.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4. What you just saw and are going to see now is running on a standard PlayStation 5 at 60 FPS with ray tracing. So in the game, you'll be playing as Ciri, a professional monster slayer, a witcher. She explores the world and hunts down monsters for coin. The region we are in is called Kovir, and you'll get to explore it in the game. Right now, Ciri is investigating a monster, and after gathering new clues, she is heading back to a nearby village. All right, everyone, meet Kelpie.
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
So just like Geralt had Roach, Ciri has her own loyal companion.
We return to town.
These two characters need to feel like one. Since you're gonna explore the world on horseback, riding needs to feel seamless, natural, and just fun.
Yeah, and to support that, we're introducing multi-character motion matching in Unreal. So Ciri and Kelpie, they're perfectly synchronized when mounting from any angle and speed. And we also support root motion movement on Kelpie, so controlling her feels realistic and grounded. And there are also some really nice improvements to our Unreal Chaos Flesh Solver and these machine-learned deformations. So you've got realistic muscles moving and stretching under Kelpie's skin without compromising the performance there.
So let's leave Ciri behind for a second and talk about the world itself. So much of the Witcher world is natural, organic, especially Kovir with its dense forest and wild nature.
Yeah, and wild nature is hard. And with nanite geometry, we've freed artists from so many of their old constraints. But we don't want to rest until everything we do in Unreal has that same spirit of freedom. There's always more work to do. And foliage is a huge piece of that puzzle. So we are excited to introduce nanite foliage. And in order to achieve gorgeous foliage density everywhere, while still being memory efficient, fast to render, we believe that a new idea was needed. So instead of the same card approach we've been using for the past 20 years, artists should be free to take a nanite approach to foliage, modeling every single leaf and pine needle. And the old LOD tricks of the past, they needed a complete rethink. And in their place, it's a new adaptive voxel representation in nanite. It's volumetric, it's fully 3D, it is super fast to render. And these dense clusters of triangles turn into these cubes, which at a distance, they're no larger than a pixel, and they react to the changing light of our dynamic sun and our shadows, and they allow artists to render whatever amount of foliage is needed to achieve their vision without compromise.
And no compromise means how ambitious we are when it comes to bringing our vision to life with incredible visuals. But more than that, together with Epic, we created faster way to load the world. We can now bring in more content more quickly for the smoothest possible experience as we fly down to catch up with Ciri. Welcome to Valdrest. So Valdrest is a port town, a hub for fishing, trade and mining. It's one of those places where you can meet shady characters or overhear gossip from other lands. It's also where Ciri took on her current contract. High-tech, let's leave Kelpie here and explore the marketplace and food. I'm so excited we can finally show you some of this stuff. Let's see what Valdrest has to offer.
Not her again.
Not even at the Land Exeter Fair! Now, 9 gazes while I present him with a fish. For the furry rascal will often wink, and a fair's weight grants good fortune.
Here, have they?
Pardon.
Guys, notice how responsive the world is. Character actions directly affect what happens around you, sometimes even setting off chain reactions. Everything is working together. Oh, look at this poor gentleman being taught how to fly by an angry innkeeper. That's what happens when you cheat at Gwent.
Last of it, is it?
Ready to aim.
Jingling in the purse.
Okay, so this is the guy who gave the Ciri the quest his own. Like you probably suspect, he has his own agenda in all of this.
You off your tits again, Wilfred? Get your ass up.
A typical day's toil.
Who in? Ah, Witcheress.
What news of my wagons? No eternity is taking that damn salt to arrive.
I found them. And, well, suffice to say, they'll not reach you. As for the salt, I found not one speck. I presume this comes as no surprise to you. Now. Kabir's smuggling trade is of no concern to me.
Shush, shush, shush.
The manticore that flattened your cart and devoured your men? Quite the opposite.
Manticore? No, them winged hellspawn dwell in the arse end of Creighton. Not here.
While Siri decides what to do about that merchant, let's take a look at the character technology that powers this marketplace. Why don't we listen in on these fishmongers? They're selling their wares, chatting up customers.
Morning, catch this is. Won't find none fresher.
Rugged me ladies after one of
Curse. Get this cleaned and gutted for you. You mind, dearest? Into seeing something more. Got mackerel cod, all Braxton's finest.
And there is tons of tech at play here, even in this simple market stall. Metahuman tools, improved Unreal smart objects, chaos cloth, and more.
Yeah, and all of this exists to make sure that the gap in quality between Siri and NPCs is as small as possible.
Yeah, and closing that gap, it's not just about fidelity, right, but also authenticity. They should react to changes in the world around them.
But the prisoner in Pillory isn't exciting enough for Valdrest. Let's grab everyone's attention with a circus. But the great performance deserves a huge crowd though. Let's crank it up.
So you are seeing tons of optimizations here to many of Unreal systems, including an entirely new Unreal animation framework, allowing us to fit easily in our 60 FPS budget, not just in rendering, but also with room to spare on the game thread. Over 300 animated skeletal mesh agents all going about their business. And the whole point is to leave breathing room for developers like you to introduce the gameplay and the systems that your players expect, empowering you to make your worlds come to life without Unreal standing in your way.
You are right. And that's the open world RPG that we're making. But before we wrap up, how about one final check-in with Siri? We are making this game to be the most immersive and ambitious open world Witcher game ever. And we are making this a reality thanks to our work on Unreal with the team at Epic. I think what we are doing together is going to bring in a new generation of open world RPGs, and I'm so proud of what we accomplished so far.
We are too.
So we're almost done, but before we go, here's a small gift for all Witcher fans. A first look at Lanexeter.
Onward, Kelby. With what?
Persona 4 Revival returns players to the town of Inaba, where a transfer student investigates the Midnight Channel murders while managing daily school life. Gameplay combines turn-based battles, dungeon progression, and social link systems that strengthen character relationships and combat abilities over time. The remake rebuilds the original game with updated graphics, a third-person camera, and modern presentation systems. Atlas is also changing the voice cast, while the story continues to follow supernatural investigations connected to the murders across town. Alkahest places players in a medieval kingdom where the youngest son of a minor lord investigates dangerous goblin raids across semi-open world regions. Combat uses melee attacks combined with interactive environments, allowing players to push enemies from cliffs, use objects as weapons, or create traps during fights. Alchemy replaces magic and lets players mix ingredients into oils, potions, and throwable items with different effects. Branching decisions, hidden areas, and realistic locations shape progression across castles, forests, and villages. Zero Parades for Dead Spies follows Operative Herschel Wilk during a dangerous espionage assignment filled with political conflicts, hidden agendas, and psychological pressure. Players use skill checks, dialogue choices, and tactical decisions to handle investigations, confrontations, and negotiations across the city. The conditioning system changes abilities and parts of Herschel's identity, opening different paths during missions. Tactical View pauses encounters for planning, while fatigue, anxiety, and delirium systems affect performance and long-term outcomes after risky actions and failed rolls.
Game for me.
I used to have this nightmare, the interrogation, playing over and over again. No more sleep, no more nightmare.
You've been sniffing the opera's glue again, Cascade. I've discovered who betrayed our whole sick crew.
Been at it since yesterday. Tying off one last thing.
The Illuminados are waking up, Hirsch. Dancing to a new form of electropop. A big wave gathering. Developed world's got no idea. It's gonna be tectonic, Hirsch. Put your money down. Cultural bazooka pointed at the entire fucking world.
Mother returned home carrying a crystallized egg. Inside that egg were two.
Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection follows a rider traveling between two nations caught in conflict after the birth of twin Rathalos linked to an ancient war. Players raise monsters, build bonds with companions, and use turn-based combat during battles against powerful creatures. Different monsters can join the player's team and provide abilities for combat and travel. The story also deals with extinction threats affecting the natural world, while riders search for answers behind the returning Rathalos and growing tensions between countries.
I can't stand it anymore.
We've borne witness to the Rathalos' return from extinction. And with it, the sort of omen we can ill afford to ignore.
I've learned of all the lives lost in the Rift War.
Then perhaps he's told you that the war 200 years ago was the source of all these feral monsters.
They're coming! The Vermilions betrayed us!
It's the hell they faced 200 years ago all over again.
And to sky-scale Rathalos, no less. What did we do to deserve this?
Oh, Eleanor. I'd heard Azuria had made a hostage of you, but I never imagined they'd take your spirit as well.
War will only harm our people and further endanger our kingdom! You know that as well as I do, Clarissa!
This isn't Ranger business. One wrong move, and it can all blow up into a diplomatic incident.
I've been prepared for this my whole life, Captain! I swear I'll win, so just watch me!
Okay, let's get going. Counting on you for backup, Captain.
We'll take that beast down this time, right, lad?
This is you we're talking about. I just know you're gonna offer to help with my other work.
There must be a path forward, without bloodshed. Don't you think so?
We've all got your back, so stand tall. We know you can do this.
2 centuries ago, our ancestors committed a grave sin. We have to accept these transgressions. And as riders, it's our responsibility to right these wrongs.
Come on!